Hello, everyone. It's been a while, right? With everything that's going on, I haven't found the time to post any videos and engage with you guys, and I do apologize for that. I've been a little busy, um, creating a couple of other businesses that are up under my LLC. So if you've seen any of that and you need any of those services, please feel free to reach out to me. So I wanted to do this video because a lot of people have questions about, how do I go about booking a trip with you? So I did this presentation and I hope that this answers your questions. And if you have any additional questions about the presentation, please reach out to me. You can email me and you can even reach me via text or phone during my business hours. So here we go. How to Book a Trip by Burjo Fully Love, your travel agent with Creative Travel. So the first thing you're going to do when you want to go ahead and book a trip with me, you have to fill out a quote request form. My quote request form basically has everything that I need to be able to generate a quote for you. It gives me all of those extra details that I can avoid having to call you back and forth to get. Once you submit your quote request form, I will generate some options for your trip. Okay. You will receive the options, and what you're going to see is you're going to see the flight detail at the top. You're going to see the hotel and resorts that I think that you would like, and then you're going to also see the insurance. Now, the total shown on the quote is generally going to be per room based on double occupancy, okay? Or it may specifically tell you that the price is per person, okay? When you get a quote that's per room and you see it may be $2,000 and you're like, is that per person? No. If it does not say per person, it's not per person, it's per room based on double occupancy. And it actually does say it at the top. This quote is for 2 adults, but people really don't pay attention. So I just wanted to make sure that I tell you that's what that is, okay? So you would divide that total by 2, obviously, so it'll be 1,000 per person or whatever. Now, when I send a quote, it generally includes your hotel and resort, your round trip air, your round trip transfers, which is basically ground transportation, and travel insurance. Now, if you choose to decline travel insurance at this time, I do need for you to fill out a waiver. This way, I have documentation stating that you understood the risk of you not insuring your trip, and if you, for some reason, have to cancel, because there has been a lot of cancellations, you end up losing some money. You understood the risk when you decided not to put the insurance on there. Now, a lot of people do not understand what the Book Now Pay Later is. I have explained it to you guys before. I have posted it, but I just want to remind everyone, payment plans can only be given for travel that is at least 90 days out, okay? Final payment is usually due within 30 days prior to your travel. So the sooner in advance you book, the more time you're going to get to pay. Okay, so if you come to me and you want to book travel and it's 45 days out, you got 15 days to make that final payment. That's not really much of a payment plan, okay? Now, once you have chosen the option you want to go with from the quotes sent, I will send you a final quote with your chosen option. You must then agree to the terms of the itinerary or booking. After you have reviewed and agreed to the itinerary and booking, an email will be sent out to you for travel information, for the traveler information, okay? I want to make sure that you review and you go over that whole booking and that you understand what you are going to be placing your deposit on. One too many times I've had people say, oh, I didn't know this. I make sure that I do my due diligence and I email you your itinerary, and it has all of the details on there. It has everything on there. It leaves nothing to guess, nothing to question. You just have to make sure that you pay attention and you read over what you're going to be spending your money on, okay? If you need to call me for me to read it to you, I am more than happy to do that. I will read it to you. I want to make sure that you understand what you are investing in before you put your money down, okay? Now, once you have reviewed and you send me your traveler information, which is your birthday, your full name that's listed on your government issue ID, your address, your phone number, all of that stuff, I will then confirm with you the deposit required. Okay. Once you know what your deposit is and when your deposit is due, upon receipt of me getting all of that information, I'm going to send each person, each paying person, a link. You click that link and you input your payment information. Your payment is not automatically processed once you submit that form, okay? I have to manually submit your payment information, okay, to the vendor that you will be booking your trip with. Okay, so when people submit, they're like, I didn't see it go through. It's not going to go through. I have to manually put it through. That's just me collecting your information so that I can submit it to the vendor. Okay. Now, once you have put your deposit down, you are booked. You have locked in that price that I quoted you, and you're good to go. You just got to make sure that you are mindful of when your final payment is due. And I make sure that I do my part by sending you reminder emails. Okay, so depending on how far in advance you booked your trip, you will receive payment reminder emails from me. Once you have accessed your portal, and you do this when I request for you to give me your traveler information, your portal basically is your access to the details of your trip. You can view your payments that you made, your balance due, your itinerary again if you want to look at it again, and all of the travelers that are going on the trip. That is your own portal to your booking with me. And I offer this as a convenience so that you're not having to, reach out to me. And then if I can't get back to you in a timely manner, because, I do work a full-time job during the day, at least you're able to access that portal and you don't have to wait for me. Okay. Once your final payment has been made, you will receive a nice travel packet from me in the mail no later than 2 weeks prior to you actually going on your trip. Okay. The packet that I send you is important. Okay. When I send it to you, don't just chuck it off to the side. Review it. It should accompany you on your trip, as it will include important information that you will need on your trip. If you have round trip transfers, it's going to have a voucher in there for that. If you had any activities, it's going to have how you access those activities in there. You want to take that with you, especially if you have to contact any vendors, any third party vendors while you're en route onto your trip. It has those contact numbers in your travel packet, so I make sure that you have this. Now I email it to you as well, but if anybody has, if any of you are frequent travelers, you will know that when you get to your destination, sometimes you don't have internet access, so that travel packet is going to serve you some good. Okay. Now, after your trip, okay, you will receive an email from me welcoming you back. You will also receive a text message requesting a review of my service from you. Okay, this is so important. I've booked so many trips for people, and they don't take it serious enough to leave a review for me. I still have people who have been on a trip who have not left me a review. And if you are that person, can you please go and leave me a review? Leaving a review is very important for me to continue to provide value service to all of you. It is the best gift you can give me, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like, you guys really don't understand how important reviews are. And I make it so easy. I text message you the link. All you got to do is click the link in your text, and you don't have to give me a whole story or anything like that. You literally can give me a star rating, click submit, and you're done. So it doesn't take that much time out of your day to do it. If you want to leave, you know, a whole story about your trip, you can. If you want to leave pictures that you took on your trip, you can, but you don't have to, okay? But please, please leave me a review. I need them. I greatly appreciate them. Also, don't forget, I give out gifts for referrals, so if you have booked a travel package with me and you actually went on the trip and you refer someone, I'm going to give you a gift for that because I appreciate you referring me out to somebody. Okay. So please take advantage of that incentive. Okay. And that was all. I think that was pretty simple enough. Um, I recorded this so you could play it back as many times as you need to. Like I said, if you have any other questions that I did not cover in this presentation, please feel free to reach out to me. There's my phone number, there's my website, and you can also hit me up on those social media channels that you see, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.